A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A+ English.
Hi everyone, welcome back to A+ English for day 2 of our article on meeting Qatar. I'm Kat.
I'm Elsie.
And today we're talking more about this country where the FIFA World Cup will be held this year for the first time ever in the winter.
So this place, this country, the geography is mostly desert.
Yeah, and that makes it very hot.
Yes.
Too hot in the summer to do soccer. So
Maybe foreigners don't like to go there because it's too hot?
I don't know, maybe. But I mean, I wouldn't mind because I'm from a place that is hot and dry, so maybe I would be kind of used to it. But we have a warm-up question about that a little bit today. Does your country have a lot of foreigners? Why or why not?
So does
You tell me, Elsie. Does Taiwan have a lot of foreigners?
Does Taiwan have a lot of foreigners? I would say yes, but not as many as the foreigners in Japan or South Korea or
Maybe.
Singapore.
But also, like, some of those places have more people in general. And do you think there's more foreigners in Singapore than in Taiwan?
Maybe.
I don't know, because I think their population is very diverse.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how many of those people are foreigners.
So what about you? Do you think Taiwan has a lot of foreigners?
I think it does. I think there's a lot more Southeast Asian people than there are people from the West. I know that in Taipei, there's only about 10,000 Americans of both genders. So yeah, something like, you know, it depends on where they're from. But yeah, I think there are a lot of foreigners. And in the US, it's almost all foreigners.
Everybody is a foreigner.
Except for Native Americans, except for Native Americans, everybody's a foreigner. They're not from the Americas. My family's not from the Americas. They're from Europe. So if you think about it, America, the US, is a country almost all foreigners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an interesting thought. So I wonder what we're going to learn about Qatar and foreigners today.
Beyond FIFA. Let's meet Qatar. Warm-up question. Does your country have a lot of foreigners? Why or why not?
To visit Qatar, you'll need to fly to the Hamad International Airport in Doha. This airport has something special. A giant teddy bear welcomes people there. It's a 7-meter-tall sculpture. You can't miss makhbous, a local dish in Qatar. It has rice, meat, onions, tomatoes, and spices. There's something else for you to know. They use a different schedule from many other places in the world. In Qatar, the weekend is Friday and Saturday. If you can't visit Qatar, it's also great to follow the games in Taiwan. Qatar is 5 hours behind Taiwan. Maybe you'll need to stay up a little late for some games.
All right, so let's learn about what we're doing in Qatar today. To visit Qatar, you'll need to fly to the Hamad International Airport in Doha. Doha is the capital.
所以呢，如果要去卡达的话，你必须要飞到多哈市的哈马德国际机场。那多哈市 Doha 是他们的 capital， 他们的首都。
This airport has something special. Oh, really? I would like to know. What is it?
所以我们刚刚讲到的 international airport， international 是国际的，那 airport 当然指的是机场。这个字怎么用呢？ Let's take a look。Airport 这个名词呢，指的是机场。那我们到机场办理登机手续的时候呢，就是要 check in at the airport。 那跟机场相关的字像是飞机 airplane 或是 plane， 那班机比如说那航班几号，好，我们用到的会是 flight 这个字。那在台湾呢有桃园国际机场 International Airport， 好，就是国际机场的意思。那还有像是松山机场、小港机场，这些都是 airport。那单字例句给的是呢 ，My aunt is coming back from the US. I'm going to the airport to pick her up. 我姑姑要从美国回来了，我要去机场接她。再来呢，我们要看到的是 something。anything 或是 nothing 后面呢可以加一个形容词用来形容这个东西，所以呢像是我们可以说 It's so cold 好冷啊 I need something hot to drink， 那就代表我需要热的东西喝。
Yeah, or it's so hot, I need something cold to drink.
That's right.
Yeah, but apparently Qatar's airport has something special about it. The article says a giant teddy bear welcomes people there. Aw, that's really cute.
一只巨大的泰迪熊在机场迎接人们。
It's a 7-meter tall sculpture.
7 meter tall.
7 meters. That's taller than
7
some
公尺
building.
7公尺高。
Wow.
我们看到数字 hyphen 单位，再加一个 hyphen， 再加形容词，它可以组成一个复合形容词。那单位我们就用单数就好，不用去把它转变为复数。所以像是一个10岁大的男孩，我们可以说 a 10-year-old boy。那个 year 就不用再加上 s 了。那这边呢，我们在形容的这个7公尺高的是 sculpture 雕像、雕塑品。
So it's a 7-meter tall sculpture. I can't even imagine seeing a teddy bear that big.
A teddy bear sculpture.
Yeah.
That's rare.
I mean, yeah, I guess they just want to give off of an impression like, we welcome you, we are cuddly, you can hug us, we love you. That sounds very cute, I have to say. So, what else can you do in Qatar or eat in Qatar? The article says you can't miss makbous, a local dish in Qatar.
What's this dish's name?
Makbous.
Makbous.
Or mahbous, probably. I don't know. I'm not good at pronouncing Arabic, but I guess that's probably it.
它是一个 local dish， dish 指的是菜肴。那 local 这个形容词什么意思呢？ Let's take a look。local 这个形容词呢，代表当地的或是在地的，那可以用来形容什么呢？像是 people，local people 当地人 ，local food 当地的食物、当地的料理 ，local stores 当地的店家。那课文呢，用 local 来形容 dish， 那就是当地的菜肴、当地的料理。那 local 还可以当名词用哦，可以指的是当地人。那相反的话，外来的游客那就是 visitor。那单字例句给的是呢 ，Jasmine loves talking with local people when she travels to other countries. Jasmine 到其他国家旅游的时候呢，喜欢跟当地人谈话。
All right, so what is makbous? It has rice, meat, onions, tomatoes, and spices. Ooh, that sounds very tasty.
对呀，有 rice， 有米饭，有 meat， 有肉 ，tomatoes 番茄也有，还有是 spices 那些香料。那中间还有一样是 onions。
Onions, we love onions.
你喜欢吃 onion 吗？
Yes, I do.
Me too. OK， 那怎么用它？这个字什么意思？我们来看一下吧。Onion 指的就是洋葱啦，那要小心哦，因为它的字首是母音的声音，所以我们在讲一颗洋葱的时候要用 an onion。那复数的话就很简单，字尾直接加 s 就可以了。那洋葱还有比较特别的，像是 red onion， 它看起来好像是紫色的，好，不过英文用的是 red 这个字。那再来呢，你如果要煮一道这个洋葱汤的话，你可能需要洗洋葱，再来就是要剥皮 peel the onion。Chop the onion， 然后把它切丁，然后再把它煮成这个 onion soup， 很好吃的一道菜。那单字例句说呢 ，I always cry when I'm cutting onions。我切洋葱的时候总是会哭。
All right, so this has like, what does it have? Tomatoes, meat,
onions.
I love onions.
对，还有 spices， 刚刚有说到香料。还有什么吗 ？What else?
It has
meat,
spices, and the article says there's something else for you to know.
还有其他你要知道的事情 ？What is it?
So it's not about makbous. We've moved on from that. We're talking about Qatar again. They use a different schedule from many other places in the world. Interesting.
Different from 代表与点不同，这边不同的是他们的 schedule， 他们的日程表。所以课文讲到的是呢，他们用的日程表跟世界上的很多其他地方不同。Why is that?
Well, the article says in Qatar, the weekend is Friday and Saturday.
他们的周末是周五跟周六，不是 Sunday。
No, it's not Sunday. This is actually because it's probably because it's a Muslim country, and the Muslim holy day is on Friday. And so if you go to a lot of countries where there's mostly Muslim people, where they mostly practice Islam, then, Friday might be their day off.
OK， 所以对穆斯林来说，周五跟周六是周末。
Yeah, I think that's correct. Anyway, the article says if you can't visit Qatar, it's also great to follow the games, the World Cup, in Taiwan.
所以你没有办法到卡达的话呢，还可以怎么样 ？Follow the games in Taiwan。这边的 follow 当然是动词，什么意思呢 ？Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Follow 这个动词呢，在课文当中解释的是关心或是关注某事的进展或发展。所以你可以问别人说 ，Do you follow any baseball or basketball team？ 你有没有关注任何一个棒球或篮球队呢？那再来呢，我们还可以 follow 什么东西 ？Follow the news， 关注新闻。Follow the local news， 或者是 follow the international news， 你可以关注当地的新闻或是国际的新闻。当然，你也可以关注的是political events 政治活动。那单字例句给的是 Are you following the news about the typhoon? Will it hit Taiwan? 你有关注那个台风的新闻吗？它会侵袭台湾吗？
All right, so now we know that Qatar has this really cool national dish called makbous. They have a different schedule of the week. They have a giant teddy bear at the airport.
Yeah, 7 meter tall.
7 meters. And they are hosting the World Cup. And if you want to watch it here, you have to remember, the article says Qatar is 5 hours behind Taiwan.
是的 5 hours behind， 那就是比台湾慢5个小时。那我们先进到 Magic Box， 听讲师讲解时差相关的英文说法。
Magic Box。Hello， 大家好，我是 Casey。哇，这2天的文章里面真的学到好多关于卡达这个国家的小知识。卡达它是个中东国家哦，平常我们真的是没有什么接触。偷偷说 ，Casey 连我就是连卡达跟台湾的时差有几个小时都不知道，原来是有差到5个小时。说到时差不知道大家有没有调时差的经验哦？台湾的时区比起欧美国家都还要快，所以如果你去欧美国家旅游的话，通常第一天都会觉得有点累，因为当地的白天的时间很可能就是我们的半夜哦。那今天我们就来学一下关于时差的英文吧。时差本身呢，我们可以用 time difference， 也就是时间的差异来说。像是我朋友是空服员，常常要飞到各个国家去。Time differences are hard for flight attendants. They need to sleep during strange hours. 因为各地的时间不同的关系，所以空服员常会需要在很奇怪的时间睡觉，所以对他们来讲，时差就是一件要克服的事情哦。那刚才另外呢，我们提到这个时差相关的英文哦，大家可能有听过 jet lag。lag 这个名词就是延迟的意思嘛，像是大家在玩游戏的时候，如果网络不稳，大家是不是就会说网络 lag 了呢？那这个 lag 就是延迟的意思哦。所以 jet lag 这个名词呢，指的就是因为时差所产生不舒服的感觉，在医学上面呢，就是称作这个时差症候群。那你也可以衍生成这个形容词的用法，也就是 jet lagged， 中间有连字号连起来哦。像是 I felt so jet lagged when I flew to Europe。我飞到欧洲去的时候呢，饱受时差所苦。最后呢，我们来学学看，如果我要说某一个地方比另外一个地方快或者是慢几个小时，在英文里面呢，我们就可以搭配介系词 ahead of 或者是 behind 来使用哦。像是日本比台湾快1个小时嘛，我们就可以说 Japan is 1 hour ahead of Taiwan。那相反的，我们也可以说台湾比日本慢1个小时，那也就是 Taiwan is 1 hour behind Japan， 是不是很简单呢？大家也赶快练习看看，把课文里面的句子换句话说吧。
OK， 所以我们知道呢，卡达比台湾慢5个小时。Kat, what about your state? You're from Idaho, right?
I am. It's in the northwest US. It is 14 hours behind Taiwan.
14个小时
Or 15, depending on the daylight savings time.
So the sentence can be Idaho is 14 hours behind Taiwan.
Yes. Yeah. And if you go a little farther west, you get to Oregon, and it's
16?
Yeah, 15
Maybe.
or 16, yeah. Because, if you go more east, then the time gets closer to Taiwan. So, yeah. If you're in New York, you're 12 hours behind. If you're in Washington, you're 15, 16 hours behind.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe if you're watching the FIFA games in Qatar, maybe you'll need to stay up a little late for some games.
Stay up a little late, 那就是要小小熬夜一下来看比赛。
Because if they are playing in the evening, maybe you'll be watching it midnight, 1 a.m. No big deal.
Now you have to wait for it.
Yeah, exactly. But it will be worth it because it'll be so much fun and you'll get to learn a little bit more about this country and watch some great soccer. So now we've learned all about Qatar. I'm sure there's a lot more to know, but we've learned a few interesting things. And now we're going to go to our review time.
Review time!
All right, so for review time today, as you can see, we have pens again, and we are going to draw some of our words. We've got airport,
机场
yeah, and
local 形容词在地的当地的
okay, and onion,
洋葱
and follow.
关心关注
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll draw the first one.
I will draw a first word. I don't know what it will be. Let's see.
我们来看一下 cat 要画什么呢？
You know, I like
一
to
个
draw
圆圈 a
complicated
circle,
things.
that's a person or an alien. Person sitting. Cat is good at drawing.
I like to draw.
I like to draw too, but I'm bad at it.
You can improve if you like
So
to.
the person is sitting on the chair. 人坐在椅子上，然后看这个是 TV 吗？ Is he watching TV? So many details.
I'm trying.
Wow, what is that?
Choom.
That's... Is he following something?
Oh, and then
绝对不是 onion， 绝对不是洋葱，
no,
也
it's
不
not
是
an onion.
airport。
Hold on.
有一个
I'm writing something.
FIFA， 有一个 FIFA 的旗子，所以 is he following the FIFA game？
Yes.
好，
This is the World Cup.
好，关心关注这个比赛。
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's watching the goal being made, and
Look at
there's
you.
the goalie trying to defend.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my turn.
Okay. Here, I'll give
I
you
just
the
need
board.
1 second.
I give you the board.
I just need 1 second.
Just 1 second, okay?
1 second.
I'll give you 1 second. Ready? 1. No, just kidding. I see a nose.
What is that? I don't even know. I just need 1 second.
I guess it's can you give me a little bit more? A person, and they're crying. They're crying. I bet it's the 7-meter tall teddy bear, and they are so touched. No. I guess it's an onion.
It's a big onion.
I think you have to have some hairs coming out of the top.
Okay.
Yeah, because onions grow hairs.
See, I'm really bad at it. Anyway,
Or at the bottom
onion.
too. Yeah, the bottom hairs. There you go.
Yeah, we just added some, yeah, good. Okay.
All right, there you go. We have our onion and our crying person, and then we also have
follow.
the person following the FIFA World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we've got for today. We hope that you've enjoyed learning about Qatar, and you can follow the World Cup and find out who wins it all
Okay.
in the winter. All right, we'll see you next time for A+ English. I am Kat.
I'm Elsie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Beyond FIFA. Let's meet Qatar. Warm-up question. Does your country have a lot of foreigners? Why or why not?
To visit Qatar, you'll need to fly to the Hamad International Airport in Doha. This airport has something special. A giant teddy bear welcomes people there. It's a 7-meter tall sculpture. You can't miss Mahbous, a local dish in Qatar. It has rice, meat, onions, tomatoes, and spices. There's something else for you to know. They use a different schedule from many other places in the world. In Qatar, the weekend is Friday and Saturday. If you can't visit Qatar, it's also great to follow the games in Taiwan. Qatar is 5 hours behind Taiwan. Maybe you'll need to stay up a little late for some games. Word power. Airport. Airport. My aunt is coming back from the U.S. I'm going to the airport to pick her up. My aunt is coming back from the U.S. I'm going to the airport to pick her up. Local. Local. Jasmine loves talking with local people when she travels to other countries. Jasmine loves talking with local people when she travels to other countries. Onion. Onion. I always cry when I'm cutting onions. I always cry when I'm cutting onions. Follow. Follow. Are you following the news about the typhoon? Will it hit Taiwan? Are you following the news about the typhoon? Will it hit Taiwan?
认识字汇
Sculpture. Sculpture. Spice. Spice. Schedule. Schedule.